Well, hello and welcome on in to Pawtucket, Rhode Island. We've gone live here super early just to test the technical specifications and troubleshoot at Lobsterfest 2023. So we're going to give you an extra long preview here of the Zamboni behind the Midnight Sports graphic. Stick around. If you're watching this on a tape delay, you can go ahead and fast forward 5, 6, 7 minutes into this stream. And that will be the likely puck drop for period one. We'll play some royalty-free music for you, though. Stick around if you want to jam out to some Zamboni driving and rock music you can't quite place. We'll see ya when warm-ups start. This is Midnight Sports. Well, welcome on in to Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Once again, we do have two officials on the ice here, setting up the nets as the Zamboni door is still open, so the players haven't quite made it to the bench. 3 minutes put on the board for warm-ups, not ticking off just yet, as the officials look for those Zamboni doors to be closed. We're going to keep it right here on Midnight Sports as the New York City Falcons take on the Ocean State Oilers. Top team in the division. They're 3-0. Sources from my text messages tell me they have scored 15 goals and yielded only one, so it's going to be a stern test here for the New York City Falcons as they look to face what seems to be a win in their in-game here. Everything broke their way after their win this afternoon, and it should be a win-and-in circumstance for the New York City Falcons. And they'll end up playing tomorrow afternoon if, in fact, they are able to take down the top dogs, the Ocean State Oilers. Keep it right here. We're going to put some more royalty-free music right into your home speakers as we wait for warm-ups to begin. Well, for the folks at home, just once again, you didn't miss the game, and the Zamboni is not on the ice to recut it after the Falcons game. In fact, the Zamboni was full of ice, if you can believe it, and spilled some of it all over the rink. So the driver back out to pick up those chunks of ice. You can imagine how the puck would ping pong off of them in both zones. And so he'll sweep up the ice and what's left over. And then we'll get rolling with the warm-up period. Again, just keep it right here on Midnight Sports. Don't go anywhere unless it's to the fridge or the closet to get some food. Stick around. Coming right back on Midnight Sports. Well, that looks to be all she wrote on the second run-through of the Zamboni. And so we'll get the nets set here and the players out on the ice for the 3-minute warm-up period. I promise you the action will be more interesting once the game gets going. Puck's coming onto the ice now. Zamboni doors being closed in the corner, and there come the Falcons in their black jerseys. They'll be moving left to right on your radio dial if you're just listening in instead of watching. Tonight, remember, 2 18-minute halves here in Lobsterfest 2023. An intermission of about 1 minute between them, and the teams do not switch sides. Fortunately, no prevailing wind in the arena today, and so we'll get set. 3 minutes up there on the board, about to start running as the Falcons take the ice. And if you missed the top of the broadcast, I wouldn't blame you, but the Falcons tonight take on the Ocean State Oilers. The Oilers come into this game 3-0. They've scored 15. They've let in 1. Falcons, though, on the back of a big victory this afternoon, winning 6-2. And so the Falcons come in with a record of 2-1, and it appears to be, we haven't had it confirmed by the tournament directors just yet, appears to be a win and they are in situation when it comes to tomorrow's afternoon final. If they do not, or if they just tie, they'll go home with their heads held high, but they will go home. There won't be a game for them tomorrow. So we'll let you watch an extended look here at warm-ups as the Falcons get set to take some shots on goal. Keep it right here on Midnight Sports.
Yeah, it's older kids, I know.
Well, the buzzer's gone. The Falcons look to pick up their pucks in their net and get set for puck drop for period 1. Coming right up here from Pawtucket, Rhode Island. The Oilers doing the same, getting some last-minute strategy right in front of their bench as they also collect their pucks. Well, we thank you for joining us, regardless of how this game turns out here tonight. This spring season, thanks so much for joining us on Midnight Sports and making us a part of your youth hockey routine. Falcons now getting that last-minute strategy of their own right in front of their bench. The speaker chops up the crease in front of his goal and gets set there in the blue paint. The defensemen and forwards will get some last-minute wisdom on the away bench. Well, initial 5 out there look to be Meyerowicz, Marchuka, Berliner, Aiden, and O'Day. Oilers throw theirs. 5 skaters out there as well, and we're about to be off and running here in Game 4 of Lobsterfest 2023. Goalies checked, scorekeeper checked, and the puck is dropped. We're off and running. Won by Berliner. Aiden works that up toward Marchuka. Marchuka on the puck, tries to send it in deep. The Oilers able to zone exit there and then pick it right back up in their defensive zone. Oilers now trying to work that puck around and get it out of the zone. It finds O'Day. We've got an arm raised already. It was a delayed offside, not a penalty, as O'Day works the puck into the zone, takes a heavy hit at the near circle. Oilers look to emerge, but Berliner on the back check finds the puck, throws it to some open ice, and the Oilers will have to curl again in their own end. They're behind the net, trying to throw that up and out of the zone. They're able to bank it off a wall, and Marchuka will track back to pick that puck up in the neutral zone. It's Marchuka at his own blue line, works that puck up. Falcons purposely didn't touch the puck there, didn't take a too many men on the ice penalty, and the Oilers now try to break into the offensive zone. Aiden will go point to point there with Marchuka. Marchuka on the puck, tries to work that puck forward in the neutral zone. He does, and it's Meyerowicz laying the wood there right in front of the Oilers bench as Ollie's out there for the first time, and he works that puck over towards Samosi. Samosi with speed, crosses the blue line, tries to load up, chips the puck to himself. It goes behind the net. Unable to corral it there as the Oilers break out on the weak side, and it's Vigliotti out there for support now. Oilers get that puck out of their zone. They're in the neutral zone. Rolling puck comes in, and it's a 2-on-1 developing, turning into a 1-on-0 as the puck comes in. Speaker shuts that down once and twice and then covers. Wow. Well, just like that, it's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Falcons after a couple of leg pad saves there from Speaker. Faceoff will come to his left. Same skaters stay out there for the men in black. It's Ollie to take this drop. One back toward Kishlevsky, and the puck gets racked around for Vigliotti to pick up at the near half wall. He jams it farther. Momentum carries that puck out of the zone, and Vigliotti does the rest. The Oilers pick it up in their zone, and then they'll come back through the neutral zone the other way. Vigliotti all over his man, uses the body and gets in front of him as the puck comes to the end wall, then takes a heavy hit there behind his own net. It's tapped farther, not out just yet as the puck comes into the slot, misses all bodies though, and so we will play on as that puck goes all the way down off an Oilers stick, no icing. And we tick under 16 minutes left to play here in the first half. Comes over to Berliner. Berliner breaks back into the zone. He's got Sweeney streaking through the slot. Puck comes off his stick, though, at the last minute, and Finkelstein picks it up, jams it farther, and now the Oilers back on the puck momentarily. Berliner back on the puck, throws it into the middle, hits a body there, goes behind the net. Berliner still on it there, looking to thread something into the slot. A creeping O'Day was coming down from the top of the slot, but he couldn't connect with him, and some heavy hitting now on the far side of the ice. Aiden takes the brunt of it. Finkelstein works it farther. Sweeney throws it to the slot. Nobody home there as the Oilers look to break out. They do. Oilers across their own blue line into the neutral zone, and they come up into the offensive zone. O'Day turns as the puck comes over to the near corner in the Falcons' defensive zone. O'Day eliminates his man from the play. Another Oiler comes in for support, though. The puck sits there in the corner. Speaker's able to shut down the initial shot. And Aiden looks to jam this puck out of the zone. Oilers get there first. Berliner gets in the way of his man, so O'Day can pick up the puck behind the net. Work that all the way up to Finkelstein, who does touch it on farther. And icing's going to be waved here as the Oilers pick the puck up back in their own zone. It's Meyerowicz, Marchuka, and Ollie as the forwards now on the ice. They're changing on the fly. Oilers pour into the offensive zone. Shots deflected there, up and wide, looks like by Tanoff. Puck now comes over to the far point. Loading up are the Oilers. Speaker is able to make that save and the second one as Kishlevsky jams that out of the zone, and it's Meyerowicz tracking down. He's got Marchuka with him on the forecheck. Puck goes all the way into the offensive zone and then back out again as the Oilers come through with speed. It's the Oilers breaking into the zone with speed, trying to get a shot off. Pass comes in. Shot goes wide. Kishlevsky does enough to steer his man to the outside, and the pass didn't connect, but now the Oilers have it. They're at the top of the circle. They load up. Speaker able to do enough on that shot to send it all the way to the far corner. Oilers can't tuck it home, and Speaker does get the big leg pad out that time after the Oilers' first miss on the shot. Oilers still have the puck in the zone, working it to the top of the slot. Pass doesn't connect. Marchuka harasses the puck off his man and then taps it to himself. Marchuka has the puck, throws it into the slot. Ollie waiting and lurking. Meyerowicz there, can't quite corral it, and the Oilers come right back the other way. I told you it'd be more exciting than the Zamboni coming out twice. Folks at home, it's O'Day on the puck now. Takes it behind his net, and he racks it right around on a reverse for Aiden. Aiden picks up the puck. He's on the forehand. He's able to chop that out of the zone, and now it's Meyerowicz. Takes the body, but he's able to work the puck off the Oiler man momentarily to gum up any momentum the other way. Oilers now coming through the neutral zone, breaking into the offensive zone on a change. Aiden able to jam that farther for Meyerowicz, who touches it on for Samosi, just out of his reach. And so Berliner now on the puck, tries to break into the offensive zone. Puck rolls off his stick. Still some ice chips out there too. Expect the puck to bounce around just a little bit on the early going here as the puck does find Samosi at the blue line. He breaks into the zone, uses the body to shield the puck, looking to send that up to the point, finds an Oilers stick instead, and now the Oilers on the break. It's a 2-on-1 as the puck comes into the slot. Speaker so far out of the net, he misses the swipe, and so he was aggressive on that. But he missed the puck. That's the danger when you come that far out of the net. You got to get the puck. Otherwise, you're left wanting there. And so, with 12:55 left to go here in the first, it's going to be Oilers 1, Falcons nothing. Well, puck's dropped. We're off and running again here as the Falcons try and pump that puck forward. And it does come right back into the Falcons zone. There, Berliner now tries to work that puck forward. The Oilers come away with it momentarily in the neutral zone. It's 1-on-1 now. They shoot in on Speaker. He's able to glove that to the side, and the Oilers look to pick up the puck behind the net again. They work it up to the near point. They load up there. Shot comes in, hits a body. Oh, he was screened in front. That's a great shot. And the Oilers score just like that. It's 2-0 now. And so it's the Falcons who will need to strike back here with 12:25 left to go in the first half. It'll be Ollie, Finkelstein, Sweeney out there as the forwards. They've got Tanoff and Koslewski as the defensive pair. Oilers try and jam that in the offensive zone. Koslewski gets in the way, works that puck farther through the neutral zone as the puck goes point to point there for the Oilers. But Finkelstein will pick it up now and throws a shot on net. Sweeney there trying to tap home the rebound. It comes up to Ollie. He shoots, and it's a nice save there by the Oilers netminder. And so with 12:05 left to go in the first half, it's going to be a Falcons offensive zone draw. Puck's dropped, one forward by the Falcons. The Oilers try and come away with it. And now the Oilers working that puck out of the far corner, and they're going to escape the zone. They send that pass. It goes a little wide. With speed, though, that looks like that puck's going to hit the end line. But instead, no icing called as Finkelstein takes over. And it'll be O'Day emerging with the puck momentarily at the far half wall. Puck comes back to Finkelstein on the forehand. Finkelstein throws that up to the near point. Shot comes in. Speaker's able to get the arm in front of that one, and now it'll be O'Day trying to exit the zone with it. Instead, the puck racked all the way back around, and Aiden will pick up the puck in the near corner. He's got an Oilers man all over him. Eliminates him. Finkelstein does find Sweeney, who tries to send that over toward O'Day. Pass doesn't quite reach, and the Oilers will pick right back up in the neutral zone. It's the Oilers now working that up the weak side of the ice. The Falcons forwards are changing. The Oilers into the zone now in a 3-on-2. Puck's just going to roll over to Speaker, and he'll complete the line change by freezing the puck with 11:09 left to go here in the first. And it'll be Berliner at the dot there to win this faceoff. He gets the puck right back after it's dropped, and now he breaks into the neutral zone. He's got Marchuka and Meyerowicz out there with him as the forwards. He'll dump it to himself behind the net. Marchuka sets up shop in the blue paint. Meyerowicz takes over in the far corner. He dangles around one man, tries to shoot and score there on a bad angle shot. Puck's covered up, though, by the Oilers netminder, and so we get another stoppage in play here with 10:52 left to go in the first. This line's had some juice to it tonight in the early going as Berliner looks to win that faceoff forward. He does. Oilers take over. They send it to the weak side. And now Meyerowicz rubs his man off the play. Rolling puck, evades all sticks, comes over to the weak side, and the Oilers pick it up with speed through the neutral zone. Krzyzewski gets set as the Oilers come into the slot. That puck's just going to come in on Speaker, and he'll freeze it there with the stick and then the glove with 10:35 left to go here in the first half. It's going to be a defensive zone draw. Same 5 skaters will stay out there for the Falcons. Looking for a pushback, trying to pot one behind this Oilers netminder who has been stingy with goals thus far in the tournament. It's Berliner winning that faceoff at the dot. The Oilers look to take over, and instead, the Falcons are able to move that out of zone on the stick of Marchuka. It's Marchuka with speed into the offensive zone, tries the patented backhander, nearly fools the Oilers netminder, who was starting to slide over, but stayed in position and made the save. And so, with 10:21 left to go here in the first half, it's going to be an offensive zone draw for the New York City Falcons. It'll be Vigliotti, Samosi, Ali out there as the forwards. Looks to be O'Day and Aiden as the defensive pairing. Puck's dropped at the far circle. Samosi corrals it, takes over, chips it to himself on the end boards, goes and tries to throw it around front for Ali. Loose puck there, swiped at. Oh, couldn't be tucked home as the Oilers netminder gets in front of it at the last second. Vigliotti with a good look and a good shot. Just a better save there by the Oilers netminder. And so it's another offensive zone draw coming up for the Falcons, as Ollie will take it here at the near circle. Puck's dropped, one forward by the Falcons, but without possession. And so the Oilers take over in their own end. They haven't gotten out of the zone yet, though, as Vigliotti with a nice keep pushes his man off the puck, but the Oilers emerge with it. They circle behind their own net. They exit the zone. Puck comes to Vigliotti, tries to use the body to keep the puck in front of him. The Oilers, though, come away with it. It's a 2-on-2. They throw it in the slot behind a man after O'Day made a nice play to keep his man to the outside. It's the Oilers now sending that puck in deep. Puck's still in deep for the Oilers as Aiden skates in front of his man, takes over the puck and skates it on out. It's Aiden now on the puck, crossing center ice, throws a long shot in. Looks to be covered up by the Oilers netminder, but instead we play on as that puck's loose. It's O'Day working that puck behind the net, looking for Vigliotti in front. It comes up to the point. It's Aiden now looking for a deflection. Oh, nearly in on the deflection. It goes just wide as the Oilers looking to take this puck over. Instead, it's touched to the side of the net. Not home by the Falcons. Samosi with a good look, and it's still a better save by the Oilers netminder there as the puck gets tied up among 4 players at the end boards. Oilers trying to get this puck out. Vigliotti tried a slap pass. It was intercepted by the Oilers, who now come through the neutral zone with speed. Some entire Falcon legs out there after the long offensive shift in the offensive zone. Puck dumped in deep by the Oilers, who are changing behind the play there. The Oilers have it in the far corner by the Zamboni doors, trying to work that puck out front. It comes to the far point. Shot comes in, spilled there by Speaker after making the save, and O'Day will send that over toward Aiden. On the puck now, on the near half wall, trying to work that puck out of the zone. Oilers again in the way as we tick on under 8.5 minutes to play here. The Oilers dancing around the back of the cage. They work that puck to the far point. Shot comes in. It looks like it missed the net and the goalie entirely. Heavy hitting there right here in front of the glass, and we're going to get a stoppage in play after that hit. And there's 8:18 left to go here in the first period. Take a stop here for an injured Oiler player, who of course we hope is okay and able to hop up and skate off the ice. Health of the player is paramount, much more so than any score line or otherwise in this game. Well, the Oilers player emerges from behind the boards there, looking to get onto his feet, able to skate off under his own power, and you love to see that. So it looks to be okay as he exits the ice. And we'll get started here again in a second. It's going to be a face-off just outside the Falcons' defensive zone with 8:18 left to play here in the first half of this game. It's Ollie, Sweeney, and Finkelstein out there as the forwards. The Oilers win that forward but Koszlewski gets in the way and prevents any shot coming from the high slot. Puck stays in the Falcons zone for now. It's Tanoff all over his man, trying to separate him from the puck. The pass to the point misses all sticks, and the Oilers are going to have to track this back down in their own end as we tick under 8 minutes left to go here in the first half. The Oilers on the puck, Finkelstein on the forecheck. He's got Sweeney out there with him, trying to work the puck into the slot. Instead, it comes to an Oilers stick. The Oilers all the way into the offensive zone. They're in alone on Speaker. Tanoff with a stick lift at the last second. What a wonderful defensive play there as the Falcons live to fight another day. The Oilers get that puck out of the zone themselves as Sweeney all over the puck carrier, harassing him, preventing him from making any play. A good play there by Malcolm Sweeney. Sees the Oilers turn the puck over, and Finkelstein working hard with Sweeney out there to make sure that pass was hurried. It'll be the Oilers now on the puck. Finkelstein breaks in, but not before the Falcons were ahead of him, and so it's an offside with 7:18 left to go here in the first half. It'll be a face-off just outside the Falcons' offensive zone. Now it'll be Berliner. He's out there with Meyerowicz and Marchuka. Puck's dropped. One forward now by the Oilers, who do have possession of the puck. O'Day out there with Aiden. O'Day watches his man. He's able to put him down, but it's into the boards. So we're going to get a call here as the players joust and jostle just a little bit and some after action. With 7:07 left to go here in the first, it'll be the Falcons going to the box. And so they're down 2 goals and down a man here for the next minute and a half as they look to kill off this penalty. It's Marchuka at the far circle. So O'Day to the box. Marchuka takes the draw, wins that forward. It's Tanoff shoveling that up and out of the zone, looking for a streaking Marchuka, but instead, the Oilers able to break right back in after they snare that out of thin air. It's the Oilers now dancing in the slot. Shot comes in, and it's just a clean goal there. Oh, they beat Speaker glove side. And to quote Mike Lang, they beat him like a rented mule. And so, with 6:51 left to go here in the first half, it's a power play goal for the Oilers, and they lead 3-0. Berliner now wins that faceoff back toward Tanoff. Tanoff on the puck, works that up past the point, all the way into the neutral zone, and it's Meyerowicz with speed. That puck comes all the way down, must have hit a stick, no icing called. So it's Meyerowicz and Marchuka out there on the forecheck. Oilers try to break out of their zone. They do. They find the man streaking through the middle of the ice. It's Koszlewski one-on-one with his man. He works him wide. Shot comes in, and that's just another goal where they score on the forehand. They get in deep. And so it's Oilers 4, Falcons nothing. Well, a lot of ice hockey left in this one. See what kind of pushback the Falcons have. 2/3 of the way through the first half here. As the Falcons win that faceoff, Bigliotti throws it to some open ice and now picks up the puck and gains the offensive zone. He sends a shot high. It's gloved down after a bobble or two there by the Oilers netminder, and so it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Falcons. Ollie winning that faceoff to the near corner, and the Oilers will pick it up in their own end and try and work that puck up and out of the zone. It's Bigliotti on the puck, though. He cuts out the exit zone pass, tries to get a shot off. Instead, it finds an Oilers stick, and so O'Day will have to shepherd that puck in the neutral zone safely to the wall. Tries to jam it farther. 2 Oilers in the way, and so the Oilers pick the puck up, and they'll dump that puck in deep. It's the Oilers now trying to retrieve. Aiden in the way, takes a hit there, but he does shield the puck and tries to work it on a reverse over and out. It's Samosi now, goes around a man. He's one-on-one with a man. Samosi goes to the center of the ice. He's into the offensive zone, tries to go around his man, and instead hits a skate. And so the Oilers are able to cut out that break, and they'll come right back the other way. Will the Oilers on that zone exit pass? They throw that puck down before gaining the line, though, and so it should be an icing here with 5:23 left to play in the first. Offensive zone draw upcoming for the Falcons. We'll get some new skaters out there on the ice. Now it's going to come to the Oilers goalie's right, and it'll be Marchuka, it looks like, to take the drop. He's got Finkelstein and Sweeney out there with him as the forwards. Looks to be Tanoff and Koshlewski as the defensive pair. It's Finkelstein curling that puck on the backhand around behind the net of the Oilers. The Oilers will pick it up, and they go to the near half wall, and then they're going to be able to skate this puck out of the zone. They're through the neutral zone, are the Oilers. A nice back check there by Marchuka gums up the momentum, but the Oilers do break into the offensive zone. They look for a bad angle shot. Instead, twist it all the way over to the far circle. Speaker able to do enough there on the glove, make a save, and it's Marchuka in front of the Zamboni doors. Has the puck come off his stick, and now the Oilers throw it in on Speaker, who kicks it out, and Marchuka there to clean up that rebound. We play on here as the Falcons able to get the puck out of the zone. It's Finkelstein on the puck at the neutral zone, and on the backhand, he's able to dump that in, and Marchuka will pick it up. Streaming toward the puck, though, it was two Oilers. They're able to pick it up after it came off a Falcons stick. Jammed out of the zone by the Oilers. Tanoff loads up, tries to dump that back in, hits an Oilers body, though, and so the Falcons will have to get set on defense. That puck goes across the neutral zone, picked up by Finkelstein, tries to work it farther. The Oilers, though, get to the puck and they dump it into the offensive end. It's not all the way deep yet, still at the top of the circle for the Oilers, trying to find some space there. The Oilers will go ahead and dump that in. Marchuka looks to have an equipment problem. He comes off the ice, and so now Ollie on in his place as the Oilers circle. They throw it to the slot. Ollie with a good stick there. Speaker with a save as that shot goes wide off the body. And we play on. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Koshlewski's able to fire that up and out of the zone. Arm not raised for icing. It's waved off as that puck did cross the end line, but it was slow skated by the Oilers. And so onward we go as the Oilers go into the neutral zone, and Meyerowicz gets in the way of that pass and turns into a 2-on-2 now for the Oilers in the offensive end. That puck dribbles. Speaker's able to dive and make the save. Yikes, that is living dangerously, folks. And Berliner comes away with the puck on a nice pass there by Meyerowicz. Berliner all the way in, rolling puck, though, gobbled up by the goaltender. And so, with 3:19 left to go in the first, it's an offensive zone draw. Now it'll be Ollie at the far dot, trying to win this faceoff. Wins it up to the blue line. It comes just out of the zone. It's dumped in on a delayed offside there, so Ollie will turn and exit the zone as the Oilers have a little bit of time to get this puck out. They do, and the puck rolls to Aiden in the neutral zone. He taps it farther. Meyerowicz taps it farther as well. Puck stays in the offensive zone momentarily, and now Ollie breaks back in. He's on the backhand, looking into the slot. Hits a stick, though, and rolls to the far corner. Ollie tries to pick up the puck there. He's on the backhand, looking for Berliner in the slot. It comes up to O'Day instead. O'Day taps that farther, hits a skate. It goes wide, and now Ollie has the puck looking for Meyerowicz. Instead, finds an Oiler, and the Oilers look to break out. They do. They're across their blue line now as we play on. The Oilers streak through the neutral zone, and they try to turn around Aiden, who pushes his man all the way to the side. Berliner now back for support. Rolling puck comes to the high slot. Look out. Shot comes in. Deflection and a save, and then another kick save there as Speaker takes the man and the puck down to the ice. Now it's the Falcons trying to get the puck out of their zone. The Oilers on the puck there. Aiden bodies his man, sends him wide. Puck comes into the blue paint there, and the shot saved by Speaker, it looks like, and the Oilers will have to collect again in the offensive zone. Puck hits off the dasher. The Oilers come away with it at the end boards, looking to reverse and then throw that in front. They do. Speaker there on the puck, and he's able to cover as that puck bounces out in front with just under 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Big push by the Oilers, bigger response right now by the Falcons, as the clock tips all the way on down to 1:52 from the scorekeeper, who let that run just a little bit too much. It'll be Marchuka back out there after having fixed the equipment issue. And Samosi able to gum up that zone dump and pass the puck momentarily to himself. And it looks like some heavy hitting there at the blue line leads to an offside. So with 1:43 left to go here in the first half, it's going to be a drop just outside the Falcons' defensive zone. Falcons get set. Puck's dropped, and onward we play in the neutral zone as the Oilers win that faceoff and go point to point. Puck now dumped in once the Oilers gain the line, and it'll be Tanoff curling with the puck. He racks that around the boards and out. It's Samosi now trying to track down the puck. Instead, the Oilers come the other way. It's the Oilers now curling into the slot. Some big hitting there by Vigliotti. Separates his man from the puck. And now the puck rolls to the near corner as the Oilers touch it farther. They're behind the net, looking to get that out in front. They get it all the way up to the blue line, and it comes over to the near circle as the Oilers try and tuck it farther, but some good stick work by Vigliotti. Sees the puck roll to Samosu, leaves that for Marchuka. It's Marchuka throwing that in front all the way up over the net. Had to take a hard, heavy shot to beat this goaltender. And the puck just went a little high on him as Koslevsky now tracks it down in the defensive zone. It's Koslevsky looking for the puck. The Oilers hit their own man, though, on the shot, and Marchuka back for support, able to find Samosi, who returns the favor. Marchuka with speed through the neutral zone. Oh, he nastily dangled his man, and that just missed. That shot just missed as that puck hit the crossbar after hitting the goalie's shoulder. It's an empty net here for the Falcons as there's a delayed penalty, and the Oilers are able to touch up with 32 seconds left to go here in the first half. Well, it's going to be an offensive zone draw as the Oilers go to the box. Falcons down 4, but now up a man, looking to cash on their first power play of the evening. Now it'll be Marchuka at the far dot to take this draw. Puck's dropped. It's one forward by Marchuka, but the Oilers do come away with it. Under 30 seconds left to go. O'Day turns to go with his man. Now Aiden does the same. The Oilers in. They try a backhanded shot on Speaker, who's able to just cover up right there. And so with 21 seconds left on that mini break, Speaker shuts it down, and it's going to be a defensive zone draw. The Falcons will look to win this cleanly and then move to the offensive end. Still up a man for the next minute and 18 seconds. Oilers win that draw. Look to get that in front. Sticked aside first by Speaker, and then a defenseman. Maybe it was Berliner tracking back. It's Marchuka now with the puck through the neutral zone. He goes around his man. His man then rubs him into the boards and takes over the puck at the end wall. That's going to do it here for the first period, unless that puck pops out soon. There goes the buzzer. So after the first half, it's the Ocean State Oilers 4, the New York City Falcons 0. Stick around. We're going to have a word from our sponsors, and we're going to do it all over again. Put 18 more minutes on the board, and we'll see what happens for the boys in black. This is Midnight Sports.
Hey y'all, it's Rowdy Howdy. You may know me from Rowdy Howdy's Automobiles. Listen, we got cars, trucks, SUVs that we are desperate to get off the lot.
In fact, it's not just us down here at the dealership that wants to move these cars. Even the city says these cars have to go immediately. But hey, one man's nuisance, danger to public safety, or toxic waste site is another man's deal. Just look at these beauties. These things are ready to roll and or be towed right off the lot. Come on down to Rowdy Howdy's today, pick you out one of these excellent deals. I'll even cut you in on some of the savings I'll get by not having to contribute to Superfund. You know where to find us, just off the interstate, right by the biggest American flag you've ever seen. Rowdy Howdy's.
Well, we're back here for the second half. Penalty door open for the Oilers. Should be a 5-on-3. Some late after action after the buzzer. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Looked like a stick might have been ripped out of the hands of one of the Falcons players. And so it'll be a 5-on-3 for those Falcons to open this second frame here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island for 58 seconds. Of course, if they score sooner, that's subject to change. So it's Marchuka at the dot. He's got Berliner and Meyerowicz out there with him. Tanoff and O'Day as the defensive pairing. Oilers control the puck after the drop. They work that puck up and into the Falcons' defensive zone. It's O'Day now. Shepherd the puck behind the net and reverse as there's a lot of ice out there with O'Day leaving that puck for Marchuka. It's Marchuka now on the puck, crossing center ice, trying to break into the offensive end. He does. Still 5-on-3 happening here as the Oilers take that puck to the near corner, and it's worked all the way up to the point, but out of the zone. Tanoff tracks back to collect it. He'll go point to point there. O'Day on the puck. Falcons just had cleared the zone. It's Berliner breaking in now as the puck roll off his stick. 20 seconds left to go on the 5-on-3 as a one-on-one's developing here for the Oilers. Oilers into the offensive zone. It's a clean break now, and they're able to beat Speaker low. And so The Oilers score there, and I think the clock's just going to continue to run now that it's a 5-goal lead. So that's going to erase the 5-on-3 and maybe some of the 5-on-4 here, as the Oilers increase their lead to 5, which incurs a running clock in this Lobsterfest tournament. And so the ensuing faceoff's going to be Ollie out there. And the Oilers win that forward, and now they break into the zone. Shot comes in. Speaker's able to stick that aside, and Ollie will pick up the puck and look to get out of his zone. Still 6 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Falcons. And the puck comes over to Ollie. He works that over towards Samosi, taps it farther to himself. It's Samosi trying to work that puck deep. The Oilers come away with it at the far half wall, and onward we play here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. The Oilers break in the offensive end. They look to go 1-2. O'Day with a wonderful stick there, and Speaker's able to make the save on the ensuing shot from the top of the circles. Now it'll be Sweeney out there with Ollie. He's got O'Day with him, as well as Aiden and Finkelstein. Puck dumped deeper there by the Oilers. A little wind out of the sails now in the crowd as we have a running clock situation. It's Aiden trying to fire that puck out of the zone. It finds Finkelstein, who does get the puck out of the zone, and the Oilers will pick right up at center ice. Rolling puck comes to an Oiler, but then O'Day able to work that over toward Aiden, who touches it farther into the neutral zone, and the Oilers look to pick it back up and dump it instead. Rolling puck finds Sweeney, crosses the blue line, and a nice back check by the Oilers takes the puck from him, and they'll circle around his own net. It's O'Day pinching in, able to keep the zone, and then tracking the puck at the end wall. Works that puck all the way around to the near half wall. Ollie harassing his man on the forecheck. Puck comes to O'Day, who slaps the puck farther into the zone and then gives chase into the far corner. Oilers man upends Falcons man to separate him from the puck, but Finkelstein fights hard for the puck and keeps the zone there. It's Finkelstein trying to work that puck farther. Comes over to O'Day at the far half wall. O'Day on the puck, and then Finkelstein comes in for support and jams it farther once again. Oilers do eventually get to the puck, and they touch that farther. Should be an arm raised here for icing, which, candidly, with a running clock, is not really what the Falcons want to see in this situation. And so it'll be an offensive zone draw here for the Falcons as the clock continues to tick. And it'll be Marchuka at center ice. He's got Tanoff behind him, as well as Koslewski, looking to win this toward the slot. Goes off a skate and works itself forward. And now it's the Oilers coming away with the puck at the near half wall. Oilers on the puck. They work it into the neutral zone. And they've got a 2-on-1 developing as they're in the slot. Good stick by Koslewski. And he gets in the way of the ensuing pass. And then the puck rolls over to Speaker, who does make the save there with the glove. And so as we tick under 14 minutes left to go, it's going to be a defensive zone draw here for the Falcons. Looks like it'll be Meyerowicz, Berliner, Koslewski, Marchuka, and Tanoff out there as the 5 skaters. It's Meyerowicz working that puck farther. Berliner picks it up in the offensive end. Berliner on the puck, and then the 2 Oilers take it off of him. But Tanoff able to keep the zone as that puck pops up. Berliner tries to track it down. Now Meyerowicz takes a hit, but Berliner finds Koslewski, gets a shot on goal, and it's saved nicely by the Oilers netminder. Puck rolls over toward Marchuka, who works that puck to the net front, but nobody home as it rolls now to the near circle and then back to the end boards. Berliner still all over his man. Meyerowicz working hard to get the puck back. Oilers able to skate that puck up to the point and now out of the zone as Tanoff works hard to force a dump in instead of letting his man come in on the puck. Puck comes all the way over to the near point, bounces up, and stays in the zone as the Oilers have the puck. And they look to get a shot off here. Instead, deflection goes high and wide. The Oilers look to track it down again, looking for that slot pass. Instead, Koslewski able to jam that puck out of the zone, and it'll roll all the way through the neutral zone where the Oilers pick it up at their own blue line. Marchuka, one-man forecheck out there right now, trying to take the puck off his man. Instead, the Oilers turn. They buy some space and time in their own zone, and now come out of their zone and look for that home run pass up to the blue line. They'll skate it in themselves, will the Oilers. They come in and they try a tight angle shot. It's rejected there by Speaker, and onward we play as the puck rolls to the blue line, but not out just yet. Oilers keep the zone. They're in the slot, and the puck rolls to Aiden, who tries to jab it farther. Still not out of the zone, though, as the Oilers are able to keep it there. Speaker just sticks that off. An Oilers player who picks that puck back up, and then Speaker shrugs off the ensuing shot. 12 minutes left to play here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, as the Falcons desperate to get a goal on the board to stop this running clock and then work themselves back in the game. It's Ollie now on the puck. He racks that around to the weak side, comes to the near point and out of the zone. Icing waved off here, luckily for the Falcons. It's Samosi with speed, trying to track down that puck. Oilers get there momentarily first, and it's jammed farther into the zone anyway by the men in orange. Oilers now trying to work that puck up and out of the zone. They'll rack it behind their own net as Samosi again in on the forecheck. Puck comes over to Tanoff, and Vigliotti will take over, skates that back safely into his zone. He'll go behind his own net. O'Day back there for support with him. It's Vigliotti, has the puck come off his stick at the last second. Now the Oilers take over behind the net. The Oilers looking to send that in front. Tying up his man, though, was Tanoff, so no shot coming. And it looks like it'll be a delayed penalty here. Unclear who it's going to be on. Looks like they're going to take one from both sides here, as Vigliotti will go to the box, as will an Oiler. And the clock does continue to run. So we tick under 11 minutes now for that double penalty. See where puck drop here is. Should be at center ice, one would think. No, just outside the zone, looks like, for the Falcons' defensive zone. It's also to be 5-on-5 skating here. Well, it'll be Ollie to take this draw. He's got Sweeney out there with him, as well as Finkelstein. Looks like Koslewski and Tanoff as the defensive pair. It's Ollie winning that puck forward. Finkelstein sending it up to the blue line, and Ollie on the forecheck. Sweeney passes it toward Finkelstein. Finkelstein evades a big hit there, works his way into the zone, gets it on the forehand. Shot hits the side of the cage, and the Oilers look to take over. It's the Oilers on the puck. In the near corner, they're going to skate this out. Long diagonal pass connects in the middle of the ice. The Oilers break into the zone. They send a shot in on Speaker. He's able to reject it, and the rebound is sent out up to the blue line by Koslewski. And now Koslewski doing some hard work in front of the net there as the shot comes in on Speaker again, and he makes the save that time with no rebound. He was living dangerously. Koslewski bailed him out twice on those rebounds, and he was able to gobble up the third and buy his team a faceoff in the defensive end. Now it'll be Marchuka at the dot to try and win this faceoff and get the puck out of the Falcon zone. Marchuka wins it on the backhand, comes over to the near half wall, but it's worked up to the near point by the Oilers, who have the puck in the slot, trying a backhanded no-look shot. Instead, they hit a body, and it's Meyerowicz tracking down that puck, trying to slap it farther right in front of the scorer's table. The Oilers come the other way with it. So Tanoff will turn, pick that puck up, and send it all the way in deep off the stick of Berliner. No icing coming here as we play on. Oilers send that puck right back into the neutral zone. It's on the stick of Aiden, who's looking for Meyerowicz on that diagonal pass. Puck hops over all sticks, though, and Berliner tracks back to pick up the puck now and send it forward. He's got two Oilers, now three on him, and the Oilers do emerge with it. It's a 2-on-2 developing the offensive end. And that shot goes high and wide of the cage, and so Marchuka looks to pick up the puck now and skate that out of the zone. Puck does end up in the Falcons' offensive zone, but on an Oilers stick, and they look to break out, coming right back the other way. 8:15 left to go in this one as the Oilers break into the offensive end. Looking for a shot, sent wide there was the Oilers man by Aiden, and Meyerowicz finds Marchuka momentarily. Berliner finds him again in the neutral zone. The puck hits a skate and comes back into the Falcons' defensive end. Marchuka does well to touch that puck farther into the neutral zone, and now he's skating hard into the offensive zone. Takes a big hit there at the end of the play, and the Oilers try and pick it up again. It's Ollie with the puck at the near half wall. It rolls up to the blue line, though, and now the race is on. O'Day there trying to send that puck farther. The Oilers have it. O'Day gets in the way, though. Does very well defensively. And now the puck's just on the ice. Speaker jabs it farther. Oilers still with the puck, though, as they look to come around to the other post. And it'll be Ollie with the puck. And he works that up to the far half wall. Not out of the zone just yet as the Falcons try to get that puck out of the zone. A lot of bodies in the way on any clearance attempt. It does eventually hit a skate. It finds Meyerowicz streaking through the neutral zone with the puck. It's a 2-on-2. He's got Marchuka out there looking for him. Tries to send a pass. The defender looks just in time to cut out that pass at the back post. The Oilers now will come the other way with the puck in the neutral zone. They gain the offensive zone. Shot comes in, and it goes high over the cage. And the Oilers will have to pick up here at the near point. They dump it in deeper again. It goes all the way over to the far half wall and to the end boards. The Oilers now trying to work that puck to the net front. And Koslewski, again, that man in the way with the stick, finds Marchuka now as that puck comes out of the zone. Oilers take over again in the neutral zone. They try and work that puck up farther. And this time it's O'Day sending that puck to the offensive blue line. Ollie now with the puck, looks to gain the zone. Instead hits a skate though, and it'll be Koslewski now on the puck. He waits for his Falcons teammates to clear. He sends a shot in, he shoots, and he scores. Oh, that's a Falcons goal with 6:19 left to go. Nate Koslewski with the laser wrist shot, and the Falcons score. Well, 6:18 left to play here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. The clock has stopped again when the action is not live. Falcons now need to get settled and try and work themselves back into it with just a little bit time remaining in their tournament lives. Instead, the Oilers are coming the other way through the neutral zone. The Oilers into the offensive end. They leave it and send that puck wide. And so it's Koslewski trying to pick up the puck in the far corner. The Oilers have it at the far circle. It's tapped farther, not out of the zone just yet, though, as the Oilers look to get a shot off. A lot of bodies in the way. And Samosi on his man at the glass. Finkelstein will emerge with the puck. Into the neutral zone comes Finkelstein. He's on the puck now into the offensive end. He's on the back end looking for a teammate in front. Instead, the puck gets close to the goal mouth, and so we get a quick whistle there with 5:34 left to play in the second half. Falcons will get a line change out of this stoppage in play and the offensive zone draw. So it's Marchuka at the far circle, works that up toward O'Day. O'Day fires that in. It hits a couple sticks in front, though, never reaches the net, and the Oilers will curl with the puck. The Oilers now on the puck, trying to send that up and out of the zone. They do. It's a Falcon stick, so icing's going to be waved here. The Oilers try and take over in the offensive zone. Goes all the way to the far corner, does the puck. O'Day's got two men on him as the Oilers just dump that puck in deeper. Aiden turns with his man as the puck is still behind the Falcons' net. Shot comes in, save there by Speaker, and the Oilers play on. It's Aiden now on the puck behind the net, looking for a breakout pass, sends that up to the near half wall. Puck hits a stick, though, and the Oilers able to keep the zone. Shot hits the side of the cage there. Speaker sticks that aside for Aiden to pick up. Aiden on the puck now. Aiden turns, looks to send that puck out of the zone, hits a body. He'll get another bite at that apple, though, when he's in the low slot. He finds Meyerowicz, and now Marchuka in the neutral zone. The Oilers will take over. Marchuka gums up that pass expertly, but the Oilers get to try again until the puck comes over to O'Day in the neutral zone. It's O'Day now on the puck, finds Marchuka. Can't quite go around his man. Too much traffic in the way, and it's a 2-on-1 developing the other way. It's Aiden trying to steer his man wide. Speaker's able to make that save and then dive over and make the ensuing save. And so with just over 4 minutes left to play, it's still a 4-goal game, and we'll still have stoppages when the play's not live. Well, for a couple of the pedestrian saves he may have missed, that one was spectacular. And now the Oilers break in on him, and he makes another save there as that shot goes wide after hitting the body. It's Meyerowicz who does enough to get that puck out of the zone. Marchuka on the forecheck. Puck rolls over in front of the Oilers bench, and Marchuka tries to settle it down there. He takes a hit to the head, uncalled, and now the Oilers right back in the zone. And Aiden gets his stick in the way as that puck pops up and out of play with 3:40 left to go in the second half. It's going to be a defensive zone draw upcoming for the Falcons. Well, Ollie on the puck, wins that faceoff over toward the half wall. Tanoff tries to jam that farther, hits a body, and now he does get another try at it and gets that puck out of the zone. It's Vigliotti on the forecheck. The Oilers dump it right back in, but Koslewski gets in the way of that dump in, and now Vigliotti able to kick that farther into the offensive zone. Falcons need some goals now, and they need them in a hurry as the Oilers pick up the puck at the near half wall. So the Oilers on the puck. They'll just send it weak side behind their own net all the way to the far half wall now, and the Oilers look to leave the zone. Instead, though, Samosi gets in the way. He is working hard to get that puck in the net front. Hits a skate on the last second pass. The Oilers take over, but can't get it out of the zone. It's Tanoff firing one in. Hits the man in front of him. He picks the puck up again. Still on the puck. Gets wiped out of the play. No call coming. Ollie shoots, and it's a wonderful save there by the Oilers netminder as Samosi nearly was in on him. Puck goes wide to the weak side, and the Oilers are going to be able to break out of the zone here into the neutral zone. Aiden will go, oh, that's a big hit there. And we're going to get a call as the Oilers do get that puck into the offensive end, and it's touched up there by Samosi with 2:35 left to play. And so it's going to be a defensive zone draw coming here for the Falcons. And we'll see what the call here is. So, let's see. There's a bit of a discussion here at center ice with the officials. And it looks like the officials are telling the Falcons bench that it's a major. And the Falcons bench does not agree with the call. And so, some discussion here as to what the call should be as the Falcons coaches plead their case in the waning seconds of this game. Just 155 of them left here. And so the discussion continues. Looks like the Falcons bench is unsatisfied, and it appears to be called a major. And so Vigliotti will leave the bench here. And so defensive zone draw upcoming here for the Falcons. 2:35 left to play as Vigliotti leaves the ice. Well, if the Falcons are able to come back in this one, it'll be quite the story. Oilers win that faceoff. They send a shot in. Speaker kicks out that shot, and it's Marchuka sending that past the blue line. Finds Meyerowicz streaking through. He's got 5 Oilers on him. Meyerowicz has that puck guided wide. He's thrown into the board, and now thrown into the boards. We're going to get a penalty call here as the Falcons bleachers do not agree with only a minor as Meyerowicz thrown into the boards with 2:16 left to go here, able to skate off under his own power over to the Falcons bench. And so, as the crowd here on the Falcons side of things, once more, they're not going to be satisfied as only 130 put up on the board, and we've got some 4-on-4 hockey upcoming here. It's the Oilers winning that faceoff, curling around in their own end in the far corner, and they'll take over the puck in the neutral zone. Nice saucered pass, doesn't connect, and the Oilers will have to pick up in the near corner. It's a tight angle shot there. Speaker's able to block it long enough for a defenseman to pick it up and try and leave the zone with it. Instead, the Oilers have the puck, looking into the slot, trying to get in on Speaker. He's able to shut down that shot, but the follow-up scores, and that's going to do it for that 5-goal lead for the Oilers, who will celebrate in the corner. Well, he made the initial save. It was backhanded, though, on the ensuing shot over the leg pad. And so we roll on with a ticking clock here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Well, it looks like, barring a major miracle, the Falcons will lose Game 4 here at Lobsterfest in Rhode Island. And so our thanks to you, the Midnight Sports viewers, for joining us here for the spring season. We very much appreciate your viewership and look forward to seeing you again in the fall. It's the Oilers winning that ensuing faceoff, pouring into the offensive zone, still skating with some verve out there. They want to score as many as they can, and they do. They're in now, and the Falcons are unhappy about it. But that's a 7-1 lead now for the Oilers as they're able to pot one close into the goal. And so the ensuing faceoff will be Ollie on the puck, and it's one back toward the Falcons defenseman. It's Finkelstein now on the puck, trying to work it forward through the neutral zone. We take under 30 seconds here in Game 4 of Lobsterfest 2023. Falcons will turn. It's Tanoff jamming that puck up past the blue line. Some heavy hitting there. No one had the puck, but there's a big collision as it'll be Koshlewski trying to tap that puck farther at the blue line. It rolls out. The Oilers dump it right back in. It's the Oilers on the puck looking for more. They dance around at the far circle. They'll shoot, and it looked like it might have caught just a piece of the blocker for Speaker as that puck goes up and wide. And with 5 seconds left, now it starts. A lot of jousting going on here, and the referee's quick to rush in as the buzzer goes. And so that'll do it. We're final here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. It's the Ocean State Oilers 7, the New York City Falcons 1. Thanks again for joining us. And when we see you in the fall, we'll look forward to it. But until then, stay safe.